we seen. I ain't gonna say we seen. You seen. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the 90s, because I hear about it. Because God, I wish I had a hand in it. The amount of money that was being distributed in the 90s versus now. Like, so when I'm talking about $1,000, a person twice my age or whatever, and they talking about the money they was making, they like $1,000 as a producer. Yes, nigga, as a producer, right now. So, how do you feel about that?
I listen. Like the whole streaming thing, we had this discussion earlier today too, me and someone else. The whole streaming thing, the whole Napster area killed the producer advance. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys were getting $100,000, $150,000 a track. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Because the record companies knew that they get the money back. Because in order for people, there was no streaming. You'd have to buy the record in order for you to hear it. They'd either play it or you were hearing it on the radio, or you'd have to go and buy it. That's it. So, you know, but, you know, nowadays, though, I'm going to tell you, you still had to, before you saw any of your royalties, remember, that was still an advance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that might be the only amount of money, depending on how well the album did, the project did, or the single did.
Right.
But there are more self-made millionaires now in this industry now.
Do you think it's because they blew their money?
When? Back then?
Yeah.
No. No, it's just, no, we weren't diversified enough. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it was. We were just producers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They were just producers. I'm not a producer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, these artists are doing so much more to bring in stuff like commercials, and they're touring. They're making a lot of money touring, and things of that nature. Stuff that, you know, and you know what? And I guess we're talking about producers. We're not talking. You're not an artist.
It don't even, artists, musicians, songwriters, managers, shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you get a cut off of it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? How was the cuts looking from then to now?
Oh yeah, we still got our 20%.
I'm saying. So how was the 20-15% looking then versus now?
It just depends. You know what? I haven't had that big artist now. I know. In the summer, I made $30,000 off of Escape because they went on a Disney tour.
You said in the summer.
In the summer,
man.
You know, 3 months, 2-3 months.